So what is hyperinflation? Hyperinflation, and this will be a real short video, I just get right to the point. Hyperinflation is when a currency increases dramatically. And that's typically when fiat currency crashes. So let me give you an example. So, or let me try to explain this in a little bit better detail. So, imagine that a gas of gallon is, $5. Now let's say in 3 days from now that gas a gallon goes to $10. And let's say a month from now the gas a gallon is $500. That would be hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is when the price of something, or the price of everything in a country, the cost to buy it rises exponentially. So that would mean like maybe you go to the store and all of a sudden bread is $500, $50, $100, $500 for a loaf of bread. And that increase happens, in a relatively short time. It could be a couple weeks, it could be overnight, it could be in a couple months. That is hyperinflation. Now, let's go look at where hyperinflation comes from. Hyperinflation happens when you're on fiat currency. Real money is supposed to be backed by gold and silver. I don't have time to explain all that. You can go watch my other videos explaining that. Gold and silver is real money. All that paper money is like, a federal, a dollar bill. A dollar bill is just supposed to say, all right, this is $10, this is a $10 United States bill. There is $10 worth of gold sitting over here in this reserve, the backup. That makes this bill worth something. So the only reason that money is worth something is because there's gold or silver or something that is considered valuable backing it up. If a government prints money just because it's money, then it's worth absolutely nothing. It's just fiat money. So in history, if you look at all the examples, and I've looked at a ton of examples, whenever there's fiat money, eventually the government prints so much money that our economy goes into hyperinflation, which means the price of everything shoots up. Then that money will collapse. And then that money will be replaced by a new currency, preferably a currency backed by gold and silver. Now, there are some people out there that would prefer that doesn't happen, so it'll be replaced by a new currency. It might be backed by gold and silver. It might not be backed by gold and silver. But basically, hyperinflation was the price of everything goes up. So you want to do things to prepare for hyperinflation. I got another video explaining that. You can go find that video somewhere else on my video tabs. But, okay, let's just recap real quick. Hyperinflation is going to happen in the United States. It will happen because the Fed's already printed a bunch of money. They're in debt, and when certain things happen, then they will just they will just inject a ton of money, and that will start hyperinflation. They'll keep injecting it, and hyperinflation will happen. And if you look at like in Zimbabwe, in 1 month, Zimbabwe's hyperinflation went up 6.56 trillion times. So they went from printing their highest bill was a $1,000 bill. Their highest bill now is a $100 trillion bill. Now because of that, that makes the money that you have worth nothing. If everybody is using $100 trillion bills to buy stuff, then all the money you've saved up, that $50, $60, $70,000 that you might save up in your checking account, or maybe you have cash in a safe in your home or underneath your bed, that money will be worthless. What you do to preserve that money is you buy gold and silver, because gold and silver will always be valuable. And you need to just go watch my other videos explaining this. But as the value of the dollar drops, price of gold and silver will go up, and it will continue to go like that. So a good way to freeze your money, to make sure that it doesn't happen, is just to buy gold and silver. You buy gold and silver, and that's a good way to protect yourself from hyperinflation. So hopefully I've answered you guys' question, what is hyperinflation, and give you guys some tips on how to prepare for it.